Hello everyone, this is Quiversee, and welcome back to some more Mega Man Legends 2. Last time we took to Kimitoma City of Salcata Island and freed it from the grip of the Bond family pirates. And this time, there are now a few things that have opened up to us. Well, okay, in reality it's mainly one thing that has opened up to us. But by proxy, it's opened up a bunch of other things for me in particular. There's a few things I've been holding back on because of this one thing. And it is this man right here.
Sorry, there's nothing here for a nice guy like you. Come back when you've gotten a little more rough around the edges.
This man only appears after you have cleared out the boss. And he is alluding to something that I remember I did touch on a little bit in Legends 1. And it is that this game has a morality system. So, in Legends 1, it was pretty much just for aesthetics, where doing certain good things would make Mega Man lighter, and doing certain bad things would make Mega Man darker, and maybe change how a couple of people interacted with you. However, in Legends 2, while functionally it all happens pretty much the same exact way, it also has more gameplay repercussions to it. And in general, it's bad to be bad and good to be good. But, that being said, that guy there will only talk to you if you are at absolute maximum bad. Now, you might be wondering, if you've never played this before, why the heck am I talking about this and going to Galbania Island to pick up a pig? Well, I mentioned at some point that the pig is going to be important for something. And it is for this. Kicking this poor creature. If you can get it where you can just kind of kick it in a corner, this is the best way to darken Mega Man. Doggone it. This is also why I was doing some other questionable things like, you know, throwing Johnny overboard on Nino Island, or shooting down the Flutter, trying to attack Roll on Kalinka, things like that. It was all just to kind of build up the bad meter a little bit, but not so much that it had repercussions. And now that I am at the point where I need it in order to get something specific, hopefully it won't take as long. You might notice already that Mega Man is starting to get a little dark, and so's the pig. You know what, this spot's not working. Hello, Da. Or Appo. I don't know which one's which. Come on. There are ways to get... There we go. This is what I was trying to do. Get the pig to where it's juggling. And yeah, Mega Man is turning much darker, as is the pig. The pig is actually a nice indicator to tell if you've gotten dark enough. Because at a certain point, it gets hard to tell with Mega Man. But the pig is going to keep darkening. He's going to be some crispy bacon. Come on. A little more. I don't know why the pig is getting dark, though, now that I think about it. I mean, is doing this turning the pig evil? I don't know. Never really thought about that until now. Alright, I think that we're at maximum bad guy. Yeah, I think we're at maximum bad guy. That pig is pitch black. And Mega Man is as dark as he is going to get. Did these guys say anything different when we're dark?
Sure, it's really strict, but we happy she's teaching us, haha!
Alright, because we gave them the school supplies.
They've taken to studying more than I thought they would. I'm so glad.
Okay, come on. You!
Now I know my ABCs. Won't you sing with me? Aha!
Aw, they learned how to spell. Ain't that nice? Sorry I kicked your pig and turned him crispy, but it's in the name of science. Now we have to go back to the Shady Man on Salcata Island, and he will have some very different things to say to us. Alright, Mr. Shady Man.
Say, that's a pretty nice artifact you've got there. What do you say? Will you sell that riverboat club to me? I'll give you 50,000 zeni for it.
This is the Reaverbot Claw that we got for going into the back of the junk shop back on Kalinka Island. He gave it to us for free, and now we can sell it to this man. But you want to say no.
I understand. I wouldn't want to give it up myself. Want to take a look at what we've got before you go?
I misunderstood what he had. I thought that I had to say no to the claw. Anyways, he has 2 things to sell us. The Reaverbot Eye for 100,000 zenny. And yeah, he's going to say the same thing. Alright, so no, he only sells it for 1. I thought that you could get 100,000 off of that. I was wrong. Oh, and he was saying something new. I'm going to say no.
I've been waiting for someone like you to join. I've got some high-class stuff. The very best. Interested?
And then the taser for 10,000.
Alright, done. Just remember, no refunds.
Did it say anything new?
Sorry, friend. I've got nothing left. You're out of luck.
That is the only reason you would ever want to be bad. Now, the taser and the Reaverbot Eye are for 2 very different things. The taser is a weapon development item, which we don't have the components to combine it with yet. The Reaverbot Eye, however, is why I was getting confused with the Reaverbot Claw. We need to now go back to Kalinka. You know, while I'm here, there's something I actually want to check. Do you say anything new?
I think there was a letter for you at the post office.
Yes! I was right! I was right. I was right.
You've got a letter from those pirates. Haven't you got any decent friends?
Oh. From the Surfbots? That's not what I expected.
You've got a letter from some kids. Try not to set a bad example for them, okay?
You got the twins letter 1. I'm not going to talk to him anymore or check those letters just yet. Because you might notice that he was really down on us there. That is a side effect of being bad. He was trying to help warn us not to be a bad influence. He's like, you know, of course you're friends with pirates. And now him, this here's a junk shop. What do you want? Everyone is going to be incredibly rude to Mega Man because he wears his alignment on his sleeve. And, okay, there's nothing new to buy. Now, we could go into here and sell... We actually... No, okay. Oh, that's right! Duh. I said it's Kalinka Island for a reason.
Good. We don't like your kind around here anyway.
Well, maybe not around here, but what about round back, huh? Did you ever consider that, Mr. Junkman? Yeah, the idea is we're going to be going around to the back of the shop because that's where we got the Reaverbot Claw. And now we can use it to sell the Reaverbot Eye.
You again? Huh? Is that what I think it is? Is that a Reaverbot Eye? Where did you find it? No, never mind. You don't have to tell me. Will you sell it to me?
How much?
How's 100,000 zenny sound?
That's what we paid for it, keep in mind. It's worth at least 300,000.
Drive a hard bargain. All right, 300,000 it is then.
If you say nope, try 500,000, you don't get the money. I think he then drops it to like, he either drops it back to 100,000 or he drops it to 50,000. Either way, 300,000 is your prize.
Hooray! I could kiss you.
Please don't. You have a cigarette in your mouth. I'd rather not. So yeah, you turn a 200,000 zenny profit. However, you might have noticed when we were perusing the junk shop, things look a little pricier. That is what I meant when I said there were gameplay repercussions. Everything has, I believe it is either a 20 or a 25% price hike in shops. So, what to do about that? Well, now, we need to go and be a good person to undo the effects of being a bad person. And for starters, that means being nice to Roll. So we're going to now talk to Roll. Repairs.
The repairs are finished. You can go in anytime.
What? Oh, shoot! I completely forgot we already had some repairs underway. Yeah, let's go take a look. I believe it was this room? No, that's the toilet. Was it here? I think so. Okay, can't... You found broken motor. That's where that stupid thing was! I was wondering about that! Ah, man, I could have had that for so much long. You'll understand why I'm frustrated about that in a minute. Let's go back to C-roll. Mega Man. Talk to Roll about... Oh, there's something I want.
I've been thinking, we need a new refrigerator, but it'll cost 5,000 zenny. Do you have any money?
Yes.
Thanks, I'll get a new one right away. Once it's here, I'll start cooking again. Be sure to look in it for a surprise.
Yep, now we can start buying stuff for her.
I've been thinking we should subscribe to the newspaper, but it's 3,000 zenny. Should we, Mega Man?
Yes.
Great! I'll call the paper office today. I'll leave the papers in the living room so we can all read them.
I just realized that means I probably missed some text on those papers, but, well, I wanted to make sure that buying presents, because I'm pretty sure this shifts you towards good guy.
I've been thinking, we need a new TV, but it'll cost 25,000 zenny.
Shut up, Bone.
Do you have any money?
Yes.
Thanks, I'll go out and get one right away. I'm glad I asked you. Now I can watch my favorite shows again!
I find the dialogue funny considering I literally just got rid of my own TV subscription. Anyways, that is all that we can buy for her except for the gifts that we get from the shops. So now we can give her the doll.
Thank you, Mega Man. It's so cute. I always wanted a doll like this.
And present cushion.
Thank you. This is so soft. I can't wait to use it.
You know, there is something else that I just remembered that I haven't done yet. And to do that, gotta go to Nino. And unfortunately, even after all that, we're still Dartman. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this room, okay.
What a cute pig! I bet it'd make a great pet. Would you let me have it?
Yes.
Well, thanks! I guess that means I'll be having bacon for breakfast.
We were specifically told not to eat that pig. You said you wanted it as a pet! Some people. Anyways, yeah, that's what the cute pig is for, is to give to this person. And if we go back in... is pig. And yeah, you can use this pig for the Dartman mode trick too.
I didn't turn him into bacon after all. He's too cute. Thank you again. I'm not lonely anymore now that I got him.
I don't think it changed our shade any, but that does count as a good action. And there's no other reward for doing that. It's just there to let Mega Man be a good guy. Anyways, there is one surefire way to undo the darkness. But it is so ludicrously expensive that it may not be worth it. That being said, I'm gonna do it anyway. But first, I have to develop something with Roll now that we got that broken motor. Development. Broken vacuum and broken motor combined to make the vacuum arm. This is basically, it is a completely damageless weapon. It is used for picking up refractors and energy cubes. It works exactly the same as it did in Legends 1. Energy, you know, give it more ammo. Range increases how far it goes. Special increases how fast it sucks in Zenny. It is extremely cheap to upgrade because it's not a combat weapon. I stand corrected about it being extremely cheap to upgrade. But that's because that last energy upgrade, it gives it infinite energy. And despite what I was talking about needing a lot of Zenny, I am going to do that. Yeah, now see it's infinite. No, not that. I want to change weapon. I have no idea how long this is going to take. But I want to undo that. I need to go back. I want to undo this. So I need to grind for Zenny. And it's going to take a while. Why am I going up to Kalinka? I need to go to Manda. So I will meet you after I have grinded for Zenny. This is probably going to take me like over an hour to do. Thankfully, I have the time to do it right now. But, let's just say I underestimated the power of being good. I suppose I'll use this opportunity to demonstrate the vacuum arm, though. Because I gotta reset the room. See all the Zenny? Now you don't. Never miss out on Zenny again. And yeah, endless energy. This thing is going to make the grind so much faster. So, my apologies, but somewhere along the way of that grind, my audio recording glitched out, so the rest of this is going to be done in post-commentary. Not really much I can do about it. Anyways, so this right here took place about after half an hour's worth of grinding. And, yeah, the reason I was grinding was so that you could donate to the church. Now, ideally, you would donate 1,000,000 Zenny. That is enough to instantly reverse the Black Mega Man thing. But I had the idea of, well, maybe if I do the smaller amounts, the 300,000 Zennies, it might be enough. And I'll just tell you now, it's not. By the power invested in me, I bless you in the name of the Holy Father. May God's blessing be upon you with his love and forgiveness. I hear that it was you who saved Von Blücher and the others. You must be a skilled digger indeed to conquer Forbidden Island. If you have any questions, I would be glad to answer them as best I can. And yeah, Mr. Priestman also does give you some bits of lore, if you ask him. And I decided to do that here as well. So first, the mysterious girl. For many years now, whenever a ship approaches Forbidden Island, they have been warned away by a mysterious girl. She first appeared soon after Professor Barrel's daughter disappeared there. Now, people say they have seen a woman instead of a girl. Strange, is it not? It's only strange if you don't understand how growing up works. Just, as I said the same thing before. The people who were lost on Forbidden Island have returned. They all say when they awoke, they were sitting on the outskirts of the city. Some say they were helped by a little girl. Others say a woman saved them. Those who were lost in the past saw the girl. And the more recent explorers saw the woman. Who knows what that means? That one is a little bit more strange, considering they were all rescued at roughly the same time. There is an old legend which says the sky goddess sleeps on Forbidden Island. The legends say that long ago the world was watched over by two goddesses. One guarded the keys on the land, the other protected the gates of the sky. One day, when the goddess of the sky came to borrow the keys from the goddess of the land, they argued, and the sky goddess was imprisoned by the earth goddess on Forbidden Island. So the legends say. Blücher believes the keys of the legend have something to do with the Mother Lode. That is why he went to Forbidden Island. Yep, so all this time, Blücher was chasing after a legend revolving around goddesses. Many diggers have tried and failed to explore the aptly named Forbidden Island. Several diggers from this city have also journeyed there, but none returned. Only Professor Verrill and Von Blücher have been there and back. It is said that if the Mother Lode is anywhere, it must be on that island. Of course, Blücher and Verrill didn't just land there, they crashed as well. It is said they were rescued by a mysterious girl whose hair was in pigtails. And yeah, that Forbidden Island thing would have been there if you spoke to him before going to Forbidden Island. The missing people and mysterious girl thing is only after, which implies that they were only rescued after you go there. Anyways, as you can see here, donating 300,000 Zenny did absolutely nothing to Mega Man's armor. And after doing 600,000, once again, nothing. In order for this to function, you basically have to donate the full 1,000,000 in order to undo. And I'll just say this right now. It's probably not worth it. Like, depending on your viewpoint, the weapon that you get for going into bad mode Mega Man is pretty good. But I don't think it's really worth all of the hassle. Anyways, yeah, here I'm just going to verify that it is still price hiking, and it is. So I'm just going to cut ahead to when I get the million. And here we are back at the church. And yeah, I grinded a lot. I think that this entire session took like an hour and 45 minutes, with the vast majority of that just being spent going into the room with the golden bird in Manda Island, killing it, vacuuming up its Zenny, rinse and repeat. But after donating 1 million Zenny, Mega Man is no longer darkened. And if we were to go and do that again, donating yet another 1 million Zenny, he would actually go into good mode, which has the reverse effect. So, yeah, being bad makes all shop prices go up by 20%. If you go to good, then they are down by 20%. And I remember right, yeah, I also wanted to get that, the model of the Sulphur Bottom, and buy a few things for the Flutter. I originally thought that buying these things would actually help undo the bad mode Mega Man, and I think that they do in small amounts. Like, if I were to have kept playing all the way through without doing anything else, I probably would have eventually undone it just passively, because you do get good guy points just for, you know, being Mega Man in the game. And it is kind of weird. Ah, yes. Looks like those kids practicing writing. They're getting better. You get Twins letter 2, and another letter for you from those kids. Their writing looks really good now. Twins letter 3. No new mail for you. Don't worry, I bet you'll get a letter from someone soon. And as you can see, yeah, even he's nicer to you now at this point. Now, I'm kind of going through this by just looking at how much is left in my thing before viewing the rest of it. I think all that's left at this point is giving those gifts to Roll and reading the letters we just got. So, that is what is happening now. Yeah, we're going to start by giving the stuff to Roll. Talk to Roll, and present. Give Roll model.
Wow, thanks, Mega Man! I can't wait to see how it flies!
I guess I meant like the one gift that we hadn't given her yet, the model. There's accidentally leaving the Flutter. Wait, why am I going back to see Roll? Oh, right! Oh, good lord, I completely forgot about this. This is the whole reason I wanted to give all the gifts to Roll. Yeah, if you give all 3 of the gifts to Roll, you know, the bear, the doll, the cushion, and the model ship, and buy everything she asked for in the Flutter, like the TV and the fridge, you go back in there, and she's gone. Data says that she was taking a bath. And I don't know why this is in the game. I really don't. There was something like it in the first game. I don't know why that was there either.
What do you think you're doing?
And I don't know why Mega Man is proud of that! He shouldn't be! It's not right! Kimatoma City freed! Fallen forces driven from city proper but still believed to be in ruins. And yeah, the newspaper kind of works like it did in Legends 1. Oh, yep, brand new TV. A striking painting of the Flutter. It looks really good from this angle. It really does. I like that picture of the Flutter. I think there's only really like one other thing of interest in this part of the Flutter. And yeah, even though you just walked in and walked right out, Roll is just mysteriously gone. She's back in the helm of the Flutter. But there is something else for us in the kitchen at this point. So, am I going there? Yeah. It always feels so weird doing these things in post. It really does. There it is, the fridge. Well, after you buy the fridge, you can get a picnic lunch, which is a consumable healing item. You know, similar to the fried chicken and the poke pastry thing. The stuff you get from the quiz game, whatever they were. I already forget what they were. Anyways, I don't know why I paused there. Gas stove's heat is strong to start a fire if mishandled, as we learned firsthand because of Data. He doesn't. Don't let your monkeys cook pizza in your airship's kitchen. I'll never forget that. Okay, but yes, now all that is left to do is to read those letters, and also we can check out a few new things in Roll's room after this. Oh, but first, good lord, I'm forgetting everything today. I was so on track when I did this, and now I'm scatterbrained doing this in post. What is wrong with me? We need to talk to Roll again. And, oh yeah, I got confused. I thought that you had to have talk to Roll, but no. You actually need to go to the development room, because after having that scene where Mega Man walks in on Roll, because, of course, that has to be a prerequisite for something good. You get something good. Something actually worth it. So yes, development room.
I didn't tell you before, but I bought a new toolkit. It's got lots of tools that make it easier and cheaper to improve your weapons.
I believe this is a 10% reduction in all special weapon upgrade prices. Yeah, it's 10%, and I'm going to be demonstrating right here, the homing missile. So upgrading its attack was once 120,000, and now it's 108,000. There we go. So yeah, there's a 12,000 zenny drop, and on some of the more expensive things, it is so worth it. And you can get that relatively early. Like, I could have done this as soon as the general shop was available to us. Just grind for enough zenny to get all the gifts, and you can get that straight away. So, yeah. I should have probably done that straight away in hindsight, but I had forgotten how little impact it has on undoing Dark Mega Man. Either way, all of the gifts that you give to Roll are also visible in her room, such as the cushion. It sure feels good when someone uses a present you gave them. It really does. The penguin doll. Looks like Roll really likes this doll. It's been hugged many times, despite her not having had time to go to her room. And of course the model of the sulfur bottom. Oh yeah, and also all of these new journal entries.
Von Blucher now has the second key. I hope he appreciates it. It sounded like Mega Man had a rough time in the ruins on Nino Island. Every time I go near him, I can smell seawater.
I'd completely forgotten that we went over this as well, because there's a bunch of these now. Teasel Bond.
Now that we've defeated the Bonds, we can get into the ruins on Salcata Island. I can't believe what a scoundrel Teasel is, using a priceless statue like that as a shield.
I actually forget how much fixing this the statue costs.
Mega Man got a letter from Appo and Da. I wonder if Mega Man will ever write me a letter.
Kind of pointless considering you live together. Just my opinion. And yeah, you also can get journal entries for helping Roll out.
Thanks to Mega Man, I was able to repair the living room. We'll finally be able to sit down and eat again. Now all I need to do is get a new TV set.
Which has already been done, but it doesn't get you a new message.
Mega Man gave me a stuffed animal today, a penguin! I've always loved penguins and the way they swim like they were flying through the water. Now that I think about it, there were no penguins on Forbidden Island. I wonder why.
The simple answer is because they're not native there. And the cushion. Good lord, I must have had a lot to say originally at this point, because I really don't have much to say here. Good lord, I hate it when the audio gets corrupted.
Mega Man gave me a cushion today. I feel a little guilty. He always gives me things, and I haven't given him anything back.
Which is not true.
The cushion's soft and very comfortable. I can use it when I'm working on designs or watching TV. Thanks, Mega Man! Yeah, blatantly false. Mega Man only gave her 3 things, and she makes weapons for Mega Man all the time. You know? Just saying. Today, Mega Man gave me a scale model of the Sulphur Bottom. It's about 1/200 scale, but it looks just like the real thing. There are some places that could use some more detail. I'll have to touch them up later. Maybe I'll weather it a little. Thanks, Mega Man.
And Mega Man.
Mega Man walked in on me while I was in the bath. We haven't talked much to each other since then. I'm sure it was just an accident, but he did something like that last year too, now that I think about it. What if he's doing it on purpose? I don't know what I would do if he is.
And I remember I mentioned this before. That officially means that the first time that happens when you walk in on Roll in her room is now officially part of the canon. Mega Man is officially a creep. And I don't know how I feel about that. But at least that's over now. All that remains are the letters. The Servbot letter!
Dear Mr. Mega Man, how are you? My name is Servbot number 20. I am writing to ask you a favor. Miss John has been depressed ever since she met you in Poke Village. She's so depressed she won't even come out of her room to eat. We're all very worried about her. I'd like to ask you if you'd be willing to join us as Servbot number 42. If you did, we're sure it would cheer Miss John up. You'll enjoy working with us, and Miss John is a nice person to work for, even if she is torturous sometimes. Please think it over. Regards, Servbot number 20.
And yeah, you can get that letter as soon as you beat Tron on Manda Island. And now for the twin letters. Twins letter 1.
Dear Mr. Mega Man, hello, we are learning how to write letters. Did you get this letter? Please come back to our island and play with us soon. Goodbye. Apo Anda.
I love these letters.
Dear Mega Man, hello, we learned that we live in Quito Village today.
If you can even call that a village. A village of 3 people. All children. It's actually kind of sad now that I say it.
We're getting smarter every day. Today was very hot. It's summer, so every day is hot. Our sister says this is what you should write in letters. Bye, Apo Anda.
And 3.
Dear Mega Man, how are you? We're fine. We're still studying with our sister. We haven't seen you for a long time. We hope you can come back and visit us soon. If you did, it would make our sister Shu really happy. Bye, Apo Anda.
I mean, to be fair, they saw us not too long ago. We went and kicked their pig. Which I still question why kicking the pig is so much worse than anything else you can do in this game. You can kick that pig, and it makes you more evil than shooting down the Flutter, or shooting down Johnny, or... I forgot about this. I kind of just discovered this at the end. I had no idea you could grab on to the model of the Sulphur Bottom. And I find it so hilarious. But back to my rant, yeah. I don't get why, of all things, it's like, you can throw a man overboard while he's trying to defend his home from pirates, shoot down your own ship, and nobody bats an eye. But, good lord, if you go and kick a pig against a wall for 2 minutes, you are the worst person imaginable. Like, that's a terrible thing to do. But, come on. Anyways, that is about it for this one. Hopefully I'll get these audio issues fixed for the next time. But, yeah, next time on Mega Man Legends 2 is finally going to be delving into the Salcata Island ruins. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.